But that's just to be expected because I'm doing that. I did a few updates. I even reset my driver. Hopefully all that can work out. Just need to do the last bits of preparation, as per the usual. There we go. Load that right over to there. And then we need to start doing a refresh on this. And hopefully get YouTube to show me it. One of these days. Hello, Dark. I'm hoping for a stream that does not chop like crazy, like it's been doing. Hello, Dark. You got to hear me twice as well. Not really notification gang, though. It's more like notification participant, I'm pretty sure. At least for now. And there you go, just about got the YouTube list set up. I just need to update its wonderful, wonderful thumbnail to the normal thumbnail I've been using. That, while uninteresting, is still kind of necessary because it's just great for archiving purposes. But yeah, that's why the screen is black, by the way. Also because this game seems to stream a lot better if I launch it after I start the stream, rather than before. As weird as that is. Meanwhile, I completely forget to do one crucial thing, which is set up my phone so that I can also have it on the side, because I don't like to miss people talking, ever. That is a huge no in my book. And it allows me to basically monitor things a bit easier. Plus it needs to be charged, and this is a great way to remind myself to charge it. What are you playing? Well, as the title may suggest, Orcs Must Die 3. Already played through just the vast majority of it, but we've got a few extras to do. So, let me just fix that up. YouTube should be done with its stuff. Yes, it is. We're good. Okay. So now all I got to do is click this, resize it, switch it over to live chat. Now resize this a little bit too. You want to play what? Now let's watch those frames drop. So far we've got no drops. Oh. It is co-op. Do I even have enough to upgrade my archers? Let alone weapons. I do need 2 of these weapons. Like, I like this, but I actually do need this. Flip traps, once again, as much as I love you, we can't use you at the moment. Secondary burst in a straight line would still be really useful here, but I'd rather primary attack fire power at the moment. Or should I say attack? No. Reducing the cost of this is also pretty good. Clash of Clans? Nah, this isn't Clash of Clans at all. There you go, that's better. Because I need a weapon that can do neutral damage as well. I prefer this weapon by a large margin, but I do need some neutral damage. As far as heroes go, who should I play as? I don't really know. Although I'm pretty sure I can only play as Gabrielle anyway. Like either Gabriella or Max. Any dropped frames yet? I don't see any dropped frames so far. Jinxing myself by saying that, but you know.
Other war mages are reporting that a much larger army is headed toward the rift in this fortress.
Oh wow, that almost sounds like legitimate concern.
My concern will always be for the Order and protecting the young apprentices.
Like I said, almost.
Just want to set up a nice little laser grid to help take out everything.
Here and there.
Because I don't have to worry about this particular spot afterwards. I can actually set up another set of lasers right here, if I wanted to.
Everything in the right place for killing. Placing traps is always fun.
That's a lot of lasers. They can still potentially slip through, but they're going to have a hard time doing it. And again, I'll be able to sell all these afterwards.
When have I not been ready?
Flyers incoming!
They try and try and try.
Surprised I didn't actually get a combo out of that.
Less is more.
I should really let them hit the traps, actually. Because I feel like that's just going to get the combos more efficiently. But at the same time, I don't want them to get that far, because I'd rather it be a bit more on the consistent side.
It is my pleasure. That's right. I'm back.
Come on. I do have to say, the addition of flyers is a little bit questionable to me. I am wondering if I actually do have to sit here and help out, though. Because I'm pretty sure these are gonna, like, the lasers are gonna get him pretty well.
I need more coins back.
Did I actually place it successfully there? Oh, shit. Whoops. I was not paying attention. These are the void bats, the one that I need the neutral damage for. That should be that. Yep, and that's that.
No, me neither.
Alright. Time to sell everything. As impressive as the laser array really is, I need the money elsewhere. Because that laser array isn't actually useful at the moment.
A perfect fit.
Can one actually stop these?
It's like
It looks like it can.
decorations that kill.
Although there is flyers, so that doesn't really stop them too much. What am I going to do about that? I'm going to want them to go this way. So these are kind of pointless because I don't really have a reason to delay them out here.
That will do nicely. More exact, I cannot be.
Perfect. Okay, that's still full clearance, that's still full clearance, alright. Might look like I'd be able to spare this, but that would actually lower the effectiveness of this trap right here.
Exactly where I want it.
Okay, now back over to here. Because we got flyers who are going to be going through here. Which is rather unfortunate. Looking through all this, while I definitely want them to go up, making them go down the middle might actually be a better option, especially if I'm going to be like relying on lasers for flyers. Because then they'll have to go through the laser. That's probably just a better option. Only problem is, like, the lasers here, I can't actually place properly. Because I can't, like, place them unless I did something like this.
I'm clearly good at this.
Which isn't terrible. But it's just not preferred. I'm thinking right about here would be a good location. I don't want it to be, like, clipped on the bridge at all. So yeah, actually this is a good spot. That's a decent laser array. Oh, and I can close it in like that. Interesting. Hold on.
One big puzzle of death.
This is going to make it slightly uneven, but being able to add the extra lasers like that is really big.
And there.
Because that basically means there's no way to get around it. Because, like, there's even lasers in between. I'm basically planning ahead for failure right now, but, eh. Well, not really failure, but, like, for the gate to break, but there really isn't a better way to do it. And again, flyers are a very big concern. I'm surprised they don't fly through here, to be honest, but I'm actually quite thankful for that. There's the drop frames. Let me just boop. Boop. Watching those drop frames, drop it like it's hot. Like I said, let's drop some frames. Love it. Loving it. Exit that and exit that. So I've just about closed everything I can. Again. In fact, I'll actually close that. And even go ahead and close Discord, as much as I hate doing that. Just to see if I can't stabilize it. I really hate that it's dropping frames. It actually says that my stream health is green, by the way. Which is so stupid. Because, like, that is not green. But we'll still try to go through at least one mission. But I think it's just going to keep dropping, in which case I'll have to end it early again. Blech. I really don't know why my internet's doing that. Because it can hold itself up, I know that much. That's just weird. Maybe I should get an Ethernet cable, huh? Probably. Yeah, I probably should. But anyway,
I'm ready.
let's continue it up.
More enemies on the way!
Wow, my aim. It's impeccable today.
Flyers! In the air! Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates!
Just as exhilarating as ever.
Mind moving, thank you.
They've broken through a gate! Here they come! They're almost there!
Come on. There we go.
Enemies at the rift!
Fantastic.
There are enemies in our rift room!
5 times bigger and dies 5 times harder.
Enemies at the rift!
The big ones do die hard.
They're almost there!
Just barely caught that one.
Who's the boss now? Perfect. And after all these years, have you missed me?
Might as well take these out. There we go.
Winning still comes very easy for me.
One thing I could actually do here
A perfect
is this.
Everything in the right place for killing.
And I can basically make them crisscross around. So that's pretty fun. Give me that. And that. That's extra money. I need that.
Exactly where I want it. Now,
All of them will
these
be
are
running
quite
into that.
fun.
Right now, though, I don't really need all these traps here. That's good. I need them right here.
Placing traps is always
bigger?
fun.
Nah, it's not bigger. That's fine. There it is. Just don't know where I'd want to place it. I mean, take it right there. But I'd definitely rather place it right here for now. Place that there, place that there. This here, this here. Perfect. If I really wanted to, I could actually do this to add even more defense on it. But right now, since they're all going to be going down middle lane anyway, I probably should just add more defense to the middle lane. And placing this here means that they'll take arcane damage ahead of time even if without my intervention, which is perfect. That seems about right. There we go.
More enemies.
The biggest thing I'm worried about right now is basically an attack that doesn't, like, go through properly. I wanted that money.
Look out! Flyers! Flyers incoming! Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Kind of had a bad moment where I couldn't actually get back inside, so.
They've broken through a gate.
Just your basic orc killing.
Oh shit. Yeah, I need to pay attention to that. Because they can still make it through this laser grid.
That's right.
Enemies at the rift. There are enemies in our rift room. They're almost there.
Excuse me. You're the boss of what now? He's not the
About to
boss.
say I've got some more flyers incoming. Checking those frame drops. Yep, it's still bad.
Try and try and try.
Enemies at the rift.
They don't seem more intimidating.
Slowly but surely making them go through.
Do not continue to disturb me. Just as exhilarating.
So many flyers.
Much easier than I anticipated. Excuse me, you're the boss of what now?
There we go.
I do enjoy the simplicity of orc killing.
Please don't make another sudden start on me, please.
The
Okay, good.
Untitled should speak of me more often. exact I cannot be.
Because, yeah, this is expensive. To have it set up properly, at least. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these. Even though they're very valuable backup. And I'm definitely gonna need to collect all the money real quick. But I'm pretty sure not too much of it dropped. It's like, that's just a mana potion.
I'm clearly good at this.
Like, that's not ideal, but it's something. And I could just do this just to add a little bit of extra continuous damage if I wanted to. I'm thinking about it, though. I really am. I can't make it go down the middle of that lane. Like, the fact that I can't make it go down the middle kind of sucks.
It's like
Unlike that.
decorations that kill.
It's like, I'm thinking about that. Because that seems like it'd be pretty fun, because consistent damage overall is just nice, but I don't know. I kind of want to stick with the old classic for now. And place that down and just go for it. Though I have to admit, I might actually want to readjust these traps to be a bit more focused over here, but the problem with... there's a few problems with that right now. I could also focus it so that they're all just trapped up into here. Again, no ceiling traps, which kind of sucks unless I'm going under here, but... which I might actually do. It's actually a pretty good idea. There we go. And more importantly, if they end up blowing the initial barricade, I still have defenses up. Which is kind of the most important part. Just gonna use that as like a little lineup thing.
One big puzzle of death. Placing traps is always fun.
I can place one right here. And one right here. That's fun.
That will do nicely.
See if I can actually do a full trap setup here. Because I have a lot of money.
Everything in the right place for killing.
I can just about do a full trap setup. Nice.
And here, and here.
There we go. Got it all nice and securely set up. Still going to take them a while to get here, but that's fine. Wow, that actually intersects with the trap. That's interesting.
I'm clearly good at this.
Yeah, just getting more lasers up is not a bad idea. But again, the problem with placing the lasers over here is that they, not exactly stopping too much. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want the ballistas up. For sure.
Exactly where I want it.
Just using those for lineup purposes. I do want to stagger these. Because having them all shoot at the same target at once is a great way to waste their ammo. Yeah, if only I could add one more.
We cannot spend what we do not have.
Let's say, I thought I saw a potion there, but it's just a ghost of a orc. Yeah, there we go.
I cannot be any more ready.
More enemies on the way!
Yeah, so if they've got anything that can break any of the barricades, I'm still good, because they'll have to go through here. And right here is one hell of a gauntlet.
Flyers! In the air!
Less is more. This is still very pleasing.
Look out! Flyers!
Here they come.
They're almost there!
And after all these years,
Still not quite enough to actually take out the flyers on their own, which is terrifying. Need to watch for the, Whoa. There we go.
who's the boss now?
What a wonderful day. I'm gonna place that there because some extra passive damage is pretty nice.
There are enemies in our rift room!
Five times bigger and dies 5 times harder.
Extra damage is always nice.
Fantastic.
Enemies at the rift!
God, I was not expecting another wave of flyers coming out of nowhere. Really does suck that I'm basically on flyer patrol all the damn time, though.
It is my
Not the best view of the battlefield, for sure.
They don't seem more intimidating. He's not the boss anymore. The big ones do die hard.
About to say that's flyers.
They're almost there!
Have you missed me?
Why is there so many flyer spawnings just everywhere?
They don't seem more intimidating.
It's very obnoxious.
He's not the boss anymore.
Any more flyers coming in? Yeah, there's a few more, it looks like. Might as well place these here.
A perfect fit.
Because a lot of them are going over that bridge anyway, so might as well get the extra damage in.
Fantastic.
There's so much money just chilling over here and there. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it's not actually as laggy for me. It's just completely for the stream, which is really obnoxious. So it has nothing to do with my computer's performance. In fact, it's only using 20% of my CPU. Honestly, Ethernet would probably fix it.
Who's the boss now?
But adding yet another cable's not very fun. So again, what I'm basically going to be doing is I'm going to be finishing this up. Probably going to just end stream again, unfortunately. Also, I want to add last one there. It's kind of a shame that it ends up hitting that part, but it's fine. Are they actually AI stuck again? Yeah, it's not very fun. Because it's capable of being stable. You've seen it. I've seen it.
Now this should make quite a mess.
Aw, come on. That's obnoxious that that doesn't kill. Just so singular cobalt, just... Okay. Let me just delete that.
When I'm not mentoring children, I'm winning.
Hey, look at all these traps, though. I love it.
More exact, I cannot be.
Absolutely love it.
Perfect.
So many lasers. I guess I should extend this a bit. Because it kind of needs it. Just a little bit, though, for now. I'm so tempted to actually make them walk faster, but the time skull's already gone, so I really shouldn't worry about that.
Okay, ready.
More enemies on the way!
Wow, my aim.
It is my pleasure.
You really gotta lead targets.
Flyers incoming!
Really don't like fire elementals.
And after all these years,
The barricade is under attack! Look out!
Gotta move.
Flyers!
Because now they're coming in.
Flyers! In the air!
Wait, there's so many lasers now. I love it. What are those? Oh, they're no grenadiers. Okay.
They're attacking the barricade.
Just the amount of bug zappers right now, though. Hell yeah. I'm so glad there's no electric bats, though. That would suck.
Enemies at the rift.
Easier than I anticipated.
How you doing, bud?
Excuse me. You are the boss of what now? Everything
There's the Null Hunters.
perfectly.
Yeah, I love this grid, though. This grid looks nice.
There are enemies in our rift room.
I'm back.
Make sure that none of these flyers get through.
Much easier than I anticipated.
There's so many. I'm just so glad these shock traps are working. Yeah, they're not getting through this.
Do not continue to disturb me. Ooh.
Wanted it to explode, but it didn't quite work out that way. Oh well.
They don't seem more intimidating.
Kill more of them. God, they sound so pleasant, don't they?
Die hard.
Such pleasant noises they make when they die. Stop that. I probably should get myself some healing. God, this is so electric. There's just so much electricity in this trap setup. It's nuts.
Who's the boss now? Less is more.
Yeah, now I've got to take the fight to them, because I don't know if their AI is actually legitimately fucking up with the placement, or if they're just really I'm slowing them that efficiently.
Not the boss anymore.
Could be either, or could be both.
5 times bigger and dies 5 times harder.
Anyway, final wave. And I've got all this setup done. That is such a mean setup. I love it. One thing I do want to do, though. As much as I like that, this is actually more effective because it has the laser going all the way down. I'll just do that.
I'm clearly good at this.
And that looks like it'll be good. In fact, I'm pretty sure it'll be good. Also, there's money up there that I didn't collect. Is there any other money that I'm missing? No? Okay, we're good. Might actually place a spike strip right here, just to add some extra insult to injury. Because just actually injuring them more while I'm stuck kind of waiting is kind of a good idea. I'd actually sell one of these just so I can get a full spike strip down. Like, as much as I like having these additional crossbows, I really do want to have the spike strips down just to speed up the waves a little bit, even though I don't need the time skull, and this is just being a little bit, I don't know, time greedy. Like, it's a bit much.
Everything in the right
Just taking a
place
while.
for killing.
There we go.
As ready as I will ever be.
More enemies on the way!
We gonna have a boss? God, my aim is terrible with this thing.
Look out! Flyers!
I wish I was able to get him. Here comes the nulls. I do have to say though, the laser traps aren't the most pleasant thing to stand next to, are they? God, those null hunters got destroyed. Holy shit.
Flyers incoming!
Just as exhilarating as ever.
God, I love how this just flyer zap trap is going. It's really nice. I just really wish they could go on walls and not just ceilings.
In the air!
This is still very pleasing. Try and try and try.
I really hate the void bats though, and they seem to be very, very tanky.
The barricade is under attack!
Did that barricade get destroyed? I think it did. No, it didn't. Nice. I don't even know what that does. So I gotta hope it's not too bad. Oh, it looks like it's a flyer.
I do enjoy the simplicity of orc killing. Who's the boss?
They've destroyed a barricade!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Much easier than I anticipated.
Might not be able to actually kill this.
Almost there!
That kinda sucks.
They're entering the rift!
Also, that's worth 10 rift points. Damn, there goes the other skull. That I was doing so well. I probably could have set up better for that. If I knew that that boss was coming, I would have actually set up more traps down lane.
Killing.
Oh well. That's pretty much all about speed.
The big ones do die hard.
So let's kill them all off.
You're the boss of Fluffy I almost forgot how powerful I can be. What? Fantastic.
There we go.
He's not the boss anymore.
I already did that. Nice. That's basically it, so.
They don't seem more intimidating.
And since this pierces, I just need to shoot through them. But I love how much damage that the Electro Trap seems to do, because it just annihilates even a Mountain Troll's health once it's got Arcane on it.
This is still very pleasing.
That looks like the last one, by the way. There we go.
I believe the kids would call that a dub.
So that's probably 3 skulls then. Probably, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's 3. Alright. With the 9 bonus. Yeah, what's very interesting is that I can actually reduce the cooldown on that, which would probably make it a bit more useful. But what I like even more is what I can do with these. Adds additional lasers. I'm actually kind of curious exactly what additional lasers actually entails. I kind of want to see that. First things first, auto ballistas are actually coming into their own, so I'll give them an upgrade. I'd have to say, increasing targeting range is probably really good. It's the fact that they do physical damage that's the most helpful, though. So let's see, what the next map is. Although I'm noticing my frames right now, are they not dropping?
So, not that I really understand riffs or riff magic and all that other magic jiggery pokery, but how are these big
I don't think I'm
orc
frame
armies
dropping
using
anymore.
our riffs to move around?
I'm not entirely sure it is order rifts they are using, but if we find out, it may require fairly drastic steps to get answers.
Steep stairs don't really scare me that much.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay, so we got a flyer path on that one. I might actually continue then if the frames aren't dropping. Yeah, we got flyer paths on all paths. So that's unfortunate for me. Though I must say, as far as flyers, unless the flyers all go down the center, if they still do that, then that would be perfect. And it does look like this ceiling's a little bit low for them to go through. But like this ceiling seems pretty high. They might actually split off. Yeah, hold on a second. Need to do something real quick. If it does actually work, of course. Oh, you're already there. Hey, Turia. You still there? Or should I say Phoenix? Sorry. Also, flip traps wouldn't be too bad here. Yep. Doesn't seem like it's lagging too much now. So, I can actually continue to play. Holy shit. Flip traps would actually not be terrible here. I gotta keep a physical damage source. Which really is sad that I have to keep a physical damage source, because I would love to get rid of this and have another trap instead. That's okay. How much is additional lasers?
More exact.
That is additional lasers. I like that. That makes it very useful. As opposed to making it deal fire damage, which is just directly inferior. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Let's see. I really don't like this lane, because this lane is its own lane, and I can't do anything about it. It doesn't have flyers on it, though, at least. Nice water. Yeah, there's two things I can basically do. I could do this,
Here
and make them have to go all the way around like that. Though I'm not going to do that because flyers still go through there, and I'd rather have traps go through the flyers.
It's like
And this is cheaper, so it's better if I just do that and let the, you know, the front lane actually do the front lane things. The only sad part is that it's kind of, there isn't a low enough ceiling for me to set up a proper trap room. And also, the walls aren't particularly cooperative, are they? So it might still actually be better to go this way. Just because there's a low enough ceiling here. And there's many more walls. Damn shame, that one. However, one thing I can still do is that while this is definitely more expensive... Oh shit, they thought of everything. They thought about it and didn't let you actually place them here. Interesting. Because if I could place them just right across there, then the AI would have some fun times.
big puzzle of death.
Granted, right now, I can't do that. I just, period, can't do that.
A perfect fit. I believe that goes on the floor.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do like a nice little rudimentary defense here for now. And try to figure it out. Granted, I might actually want to do that rudimentary defense elsewhere if possible, but it doesn't look like it is actually possible. Because ceilings just aren't proper here. Yeah, the only way I'd be able to do that is if I did it over there. And I'd rather this, just because it gives me more opportunities to fall back in case they decide to rush me immediately. Also, being on that bridge up there probably would be a better idea.
Enemies are preparing to
Don't know
breach
how
one
to
of
be
our
up there, though.
gates. They've broken through a gate.
Have you missed me?
Look out! Flyers!
I do enjoy the simplicity of orc killing. Who's the boss now?
Yeah, there's the one problem.
They're almost there!
Oh, there is shock bats now.
Enemies at the
Uh-oh.
rift.
Now they're immune to my bullshit.
More enemies on the way! Flyers in the air!
The fact that they've evolved to be immune to my bullshit is terrifying.
Much easier than I anticipated.
And not having a melee weapon's kind of shitty. Yep.
There are enemies in our rift room!
Everything learns whether I want it to or not.
I try and try and try.
They're almost there!
After all these years,
At least the little guys still get destroyed.
do not continue to disturb.
Let's say, that thing better be dead. I don't want to knock it into the thing. Okay. Now the next one happens. I'll say, all flyers do go down the middle path. Good to know. All flyers do indeed go down the middle path. So it is actually better to just block off middle path. Like this path right here if I want everything to be much more focused. Which I do. Just a damn shame. Because of this part right here. I can definitely do things, but I won't be able to do things that'll affect everybody, which is unfortunate. I do have a slight idea here, though. Can they become immune to this? Won't always be the most effective defense, but it'll help. Just a little bit. Though admittedly, honestly, it's probably better if I do, like, this. If I were to do something like that, it's probably better just to place it here. Because then I can keep the grid over here.
I simply don't have
If only.
exactly
The starts of an actual trap room here. Level city. Also, do the flyers actually go through that? Interesting. So yeah, the flyers might actually get shocked as well. That is actually both good and bad. That might nip a troll or so. I'm not really sure though. Wait, the reason I'm doing this is so I can get both of these pillars in. Even though it's not particularly the best option, it's pretty much all I've got as far as focused defenses go. Though, admittedly, as far as focused defenses go, that probably means that it would actually be better to have them go down here. Because, again, this is just a much better room. But this room is also really helpful here. Like, why do they place all the good rooms in a path that only restricts one option? Like, that is what's bothering the hell out of me.
I'm always ready.
More enemies on the way!
He's not the boss anymore.
It's almost like this game's meant to be more challenging as you go on or something. I just realized that it doesn't actually make them go through these. Oh shit, that is annoying.
Another door is being attacked.
It is my
Doesn't look like there's any arcane bots though.
Enemies are broken.
Are there difficulties in the game? There is difficulty levels, yeah.
They're almost there. Here they come.
less is more.
So far I haven't seen any arcane bats.
The big ones do die hard.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Frickin' fast little shits. But yeah, like, if I can redesign this, it might actually be more effective not to use the shock traps, as much as I love them.
Excuse me, you are the boss of what now? Just as exhilarating as ever.
Gotta love when that happens. Get a good explosion on them all.
5 times bigger and dies 5 times harder. Hard for some, but
There we go.
easy for me.
Because I want them to go through these. lasers, period. As much as it pains me to admit that. So with all the money I've got, I could probably do a restructuring now. If I wanted to. And they're opening the other pathway too. Ugh. So never mind, I definitely couldn't do a restructuring if I wanted to. I'm gonna place that there. Oh boy. Yeah, this one's a lot more defensible. But yeah, flyers are becoming more and more of a problem. As much as I'm pretty sure that helps a decent bit, it's just not going to help me too much. Yep. Labyrinth time. Let me check if this is the correct way to do it.
Is always fun.
Yeah, it's the correct way to do it. Okay. It's a tower defense. Labyrinths are just a way of life. There we go on that one. Not the greatest defense known to mankind, but it'll at least be helpful. What's really helpful, though, is that all these lasers are here, so they're just going to shock everything. Oh, your labyrinth. Ah, oh no. Oh no. Sad days. Is there any way I could block this with just 2 barricades? Sometimes they do have a way. But it doesn't look like there is.
One big puzzle of death.
I'll just do this instead. That way they end up walking a little bit closer, which means that they spend more time. I could actually delete this, if I wanted to. And that would give me a small bit of extra pieces downstairs. Just a small one, though. Why'd I place that there? That was weird placement. Just double checking everything. This is about as good as it's gonna get. As much as I want them to slow right there, I feel like slowing them here is actually better. Just because it keeps them in the lasers for constant damage. Nah. I was thinking about restructuring that so they stayed even more in the lasers, but nah.
As ready as I
Here we
will
go.
ever be.
They only seem to be coming from the
More
left and the
enemies
right
on
this
the
time,
way.
though. Come on.
Our enemies are breaking through elsewhere. They've reached another door.
He's not the boss anymore.
A barricade is under attack.
Excuse me. You're the boss of what now? The big ones do die hard.
They're almost there!
Oh, that was a false alarm.
Flyers! In the air!
Now the flyers are almost here, though.
Enemies at the rift! There are enemies in our rift room! They're almost there!
Charmed it.
Enemies at the rift! They're attacking the barricade!
You guys not? That is so obnoxious. Yeah, freezing them in the lasers actually seems to be a pretty good bet.
Try and try and try.
Oh shit. Here comes more.
More enemies
Really
on the
good at
way!
this. That will do nicely.
Look out! Flyers!
There we go. Like, the electricity is actually very effective against armored, apparently. That's good.
There are enemies in our rift room!
I'm back.
What?
They're almost there! They're entering the rift!
Something just entered the rift, and I didn't really have much of an option here.
They don't seem more intimidating.
Enemies at the... More enemies in the rift!
There's a shock bat that got through, probably.
Do not continue to disturb me.
There goes the, no enter, like, none of them hitting the rift
Who's the boss now?
skull, but whatever. Very fun map. I actually really like it. Though I do have to say the shock bats are obnoxious.
Just your basic orc killing. Winning is something I have grown accustomed
Money.
to. Everything in the right place for killing. Perfect.
I just wanted to complete this room fully. How's this doing? It's doing relatively well, but I think another shock trap could do some wonders here. Though I do have to say, like, if I were to sell some stuff other places, I could definitely expand this part, which is also really good. But this spot over here is still the one that's in the most trouble, as always. There really isn't much I can do about it. It never really is. Thankfully, I did place all these ballistas here. Granted, I do kind of want to sell these two, because I would like some ballista backup over here as well. Because now they're coming from all sides.
No one is more ready.
More enemies on the way! Flyers! In
I
the
do
air!
enjoy the simplicity of orc killing.
What are those cobalt sappers that were trying to come through? Because right now, if they destroy the wrong barricade, I'm fucked.
Have you missed me? Much easier than I anticipated.
They're almost there!
God, that false positive keeps getting me.
There are enemies in our rift room!
Here.
Enemies at the rift!
I want that skull. More the merrier.
Fantastic.
Oh, hello. I'm surprised they didn't shock me.
They're almost there!
It is my pleasure.
Oh, hi.
Enemies at the rift!
What?
Excuse me. You're the boss of Fluffy now?
Let's say, like, when are they just gonna vanish or something?
There are enemies in our rift room! Barricade!
That was not a very fun amount of damage on the barricade.
They're almost there!
He's not the boss anymore.
That was weird. I had a feeling they were just gonna rush me with it.
It's like decorations that kill.
More enemies on the way! Flyers incoming!
Exact, I cannot be.
That'll help a lot with that over there.
And after all these years... much easier.
Enemies at the rift! In the air!
No mana, no magic. This is still
There are
very
enemies in
pleasing.
our rift room!
Comes more.
They're almost there!
Who's the boss now?
The barricade there are enemies in our rift room!
I had to just take those out as soon as possible, and there's more.
Enemies at the rift! The barricade is down!
What? Why do you guys keep doing that?
The big ones do die hard.
No. Cease this bullshit.
They've destroyed a barricade!
5 times harder. That's right. I'm back. Oh,
There we go.
still fun to win.
Do I at least get 3 skulls? That might actually not be 3 skulls. No, it's 3 skulls. We're good. And we're dropping frames again. Nice. Okay, increase the targeting range just seems like a really good idea on that. Might as well check what other upgrades I can get. Guardian archers. I still love the archers as a concept, but it's just like they're so weak. And they don't come back when they go down until, you know, round end, and it doesn't count the in-between rounds for that are like 10 seconds, which is very unfortunate. I'll be honest, if I had this, these wall chargers would be freaking overpowered once if I get a laser grid on them. But again, I kind of feel like this would be better. Making them fire faster and faster. To make these a little bit more worthwhile. Let's see if those dropped frames continue, because if they do, then I'll have to save this one for last. And yeah, I can tell you're doing your roulettes.
Max,
Whoa.
I'm getting more concerned with the size of these orc armies.
I find it's not really the size of the army that counts, but more about how orcs blow into little pieces.
Well, you have been making quite a mess. Seriously, however, keep your eyes peeled for what or who might be the cause of this sudden organization of the orcs. The order may depend on it.
Wow, you certainly know a little something about organizing orcs.
Ugh.
Yep, nice. Okay, I'm looking at this. Is there any crossroads at all? Doesn't look like it. Also, ceiling traps be damned, huh? You know, unless you place them up here.
A perfect fit.
That basically means this thing's useless. It's fine. Getting the flip trap up is probably a good idea. Gonna have to re-upgrade it though. Gonna do a little bit of more planning. Again, I could also have that one trap down here though. I do kind of want to check this real quick. Like, I don't know what appears here. Also, did I seriously only get 2 skulls on that? Yeah, I did. As much as I love the swinging mace, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too useful here. I need to do that. Reduce the cost on that one. But what else should I add? Really isn't much else I can do. Gotta increase that targeting range. This is a fun one, but I don't really know how to think about it. Like, I really do need to get that upgraded at one point. Yeah, look at this. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna have to try that out.
Max, I'm getting more concerned with the size of these orc armies.
I find it's not really the size of the army that counts, but more about how orcs blow into little pieces.
Well, you have been making quite a mess. Seriously, however, keep your eyes peeled for what or who might be the cause of this sudden organization of the orcs. The order may depend on it.
Wow, you certainly know a little something about organizing orcs.
Ugh.
Is that the only flyer lane, by the way? I think that is the only flyer lane. It is. Alright then. Better to place it like this. Slightly less coverage. Slightly more finding of the target. So there is these 2 kill box rooms over here. The flyers are definitely going to be very separated enemies to take out here. It seems. Also, if I'm going to be doing that, I should really I really think I should just do a cross like this, though.
Exactly where I want it.
Even though that doesn't quite hit all of them just yet, it's still pretty good. Honestly, if I was really paranoid about the flyers, I could just bring the dart trap. Not the dart trap, the arrow trap. I'm just going to place this right here then, for now. And hope for the best. Looks about good to me.
I'm ready.
Oh, void bats and shock bats. Uh-oh.
And after
Also,
all
wow, that increased targeting range actually is huge.
Do not continue to disturb me.
More enemies on the way!
Angel of death.
There you go.
Flyers incoming!
Since it's just flyers for now. Gotta love the crossbows, though. Definitely love that they have a lot more range right now.
Hard for
There we
some,
go.
but still easy for me.
Ooh, I almost walked right off that cliff.
A perfect fit.
I said almost. I didn't say I did. I said almost. Oh, they're coming down this lane. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Yep. It is close enough, admittedly.
That will do nicely.
Yeah, like that's the best setup for that. The fun thing I can do with this setup, I might not have the ceiling traps, but I can absolutely zap the ever-living crap out of this side. Which would be really fun. But first we need to weaken them up a little bit, which requires me to get a little bit more money.
When have I not been ready?
More enemies on the way! Look out! Flyers!
Granted, I could have sold one of the crossbows, but eh.
The enemy army is attacking on another front! Look out! Our defenses have been breached again!
I really don't like being not dead on with them right now.
I do enjoy the simplicity of orc killing.
Yep, there they go in.
Entering the rift.
Not much I can do about it just yet. In they go.
More enemies in the rift.
They don't
And down you go.
seem more
Uh-oh.
intimidating. Perfect.
More enemies on the way. Flyers in the air.
Just gotta do my best. So many void bats.
It is my pleasure. Much easier than I anticipated. Five times bigger and dies 5 times harder.
Yay, zappy zaps.
They try and try and try.
They're attacking a barricade.
Excuse me.
There we go.
You're the boss of what now?
Yeah, now they're coming through the other ways now as well. Which isn't the greatest, but I'll have to figure it out. Thankfully, they're never immune to electricity.
Placing traps is always fun.
Best option. Yeah, just all these lasers going off on them. Perfect.
More exact I cannot be.
And you gotta love the reset flipper. By like, that might reset them, that might actually just kill them outright. Yeah, max would be better for traversal, though. Okay, how's this defense going on over here? I really think this defense is actually really strong just because of the lasers right now. And I'll be honest. Full laser array right there wouldn't actually be too bad either. Just absolutely give them the zapping of a lifetime. Just delete that side. I want to delete some of these, but like I really shouldn't. Although the flyers aren't going to be here this time around. So there we go. I can actually set that up. God. Once I get this fully set, though, this is going to be such a zap section. I don't even know if I have enough rounds to fully set it, though. I set there, because then there's going to be one final zap right there.
Okay.
Where are they coming from first?
More enemies on the way.
So I would like to weaken them up a little bit, even though this is definitely the strongest section by quite a large margin.
Just your basic orc killing.
How's this one compared to the second? Honestly,
Enemies are preparing
it's still
to
pretty
breach
good.
one of our
I like
gates.
it.
The door is down.
I feel like some of the maps on the second might have been a lot more fun, though. I'd have to replay it. It's been a very long time. Because, like, I might have just had more fun on the second one just because all I remember is, like, when I had everything. This defense is holding up surprisingly well.
The big ones do die hard.
No, you don't. Though I didn't really get to co-op either of them, so I gotta keep that in mind. Is my frame still dropping? Or did it stabilize again? God, that is such a good setup right there that I have. I love it. Ow. Oh, someone just went in. I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Oh well. Of course, it's a timer. Right there. Right there.
More
There.
enemies on the
Right
way.
there. Perfect. Dropping bad for me, trying to figure out if it's... Oh, it's me. It's me. 100%. I'll tell you it's me. I wish I could do something about it. I don't know why it's been doing that, but it just has been. Like, it can definitely handle it. We've seen it.
That's right. I'm back.
So I'm gonna have to check more things with the internet after the stream. But it actually stabilized for quite a while, too. Come on.
Less is more.
I need to move because these grenadiers are gonna be a problem.
The big ones do die hard. Who's the boss now?
Then I came in and crashed it. Yeah, fair enough. Come on. Just die already.
Seem more intimidating.
Because some of them are coming here. Headshots!
Excuse me. You're the boss of what now?
They're attacking a barricade.
Fucking stop hitting the barricade, you assholes. It's rude.
What? Fantastic.
You alright over there, bud?
Everything in the right place for killing. And here.
More enemies on the
here,
way.
and there.
Flyers incoming.
More flyers incoming? Got it.
It's like decorations. that
How do you
kill.
say my name? Well, you're already halfway there. You said say, like, you said say, so it's say no may. There we go. Simple as that. I do get asked that question quite a bit, though. Was that a potion up there, or was that money? That was a potion.
Try and
Shawname.
try
Yep,
and
that's
try.
fine. Honestly, just up to interpretation as well.
This is still very pleasing.
God, being able to fire as fast as you can pull the trigger just about is so powerful.
Much easier than I anticipated.
The barricade is under attack.
I should move because dynamite archers are kind of fucking that up.
5 times
The
bigger
barricade
and
is
die 5
down.
times
What?
harder.
The barricades went down. That's going to severely hamper it. Which one died? I don't even know which one died. Oh, it was this one over here. What? That feels weird.
The big ones do die hard. I'm clearly good at this.
Move that over there.
More
Because Shaname
enemies
actually
on
does
the
make
way.
sense now that I'm thinking about it. Like, shit.
In the air.
Oh, they broke both of them. Okay.
One big puzzle of death.
I'll just add another one there just to increase the odds that things will die there. But I gotta kill these shock bats.
I do enjoy the simplicity of orc killing.
How's that stream quality? Stream quality's absolute garbage. Yeah.
He's not the boss anymore.
I love how effective these shock traps are, though. Like, definitely a bit more expensive than the other trap I was using, but still really effective.
They don't seem more intimidating. What? Fantastic. Excuse me, you're the boss of what now?
They've destroyed a barricade.
Why do you guys keep destroying a barricade over there? That is so obnoxious. Not that it matters, this is final wave, I think.
He's not
Also, was that 117 combo? Holy shit. I think that's actually a new record.
the big ones do die hard.
There we
I
go.
believe the kids would
But yeah, I
call
think
that
117
dumb.
was actually a new record for the combo. Like, holy shit. Anyway, ready for your laggy cutscene?
And what do we have here? Well, you know what they say. Just stick. Steps. Maybe not one of my best ideas. Whoa! Even uglier from up close.
Get him!
Well, not so tough without all your buddies, huh? Oh, so you brought your buddies. This can't be good.
And that's how he got stockaded.
This
Good to know.
is Interesting. It looks as though teaching the Order a much-needed lesson will be easier than I thought.
That was a wooden phone. Yeah, only 2 skulls. Damn. I ended up getting 10 skulls overall. But yeah, interesting that that's a second. I guess it's because it is definitely harder maps. What is this up? What does this do? But killing enemies will randomly yield health potions. Pay close attention and don't let yourself die while fighting. You can also still run back to the rift to heal. You're allowed out of spawn. You will have no upgrades. Okay. But it seems like these are endless challenges, so I'd rather not do that. I want to see if I can make it to an endless 5. Like 25, because I'm guessing 25 is how you get 5 skulls. But first off, let's go to upgrades. I just wish this wasn't glitched. I would love to have this not be glitched. Though again, like, I still need a ranged alternative that is physical, unfortunately. But yeah, I might actually just convert entirely to ceiling lasers, because these things are really good. And they're elemental, which is kind of the important part. Got the auto ballista upgraded, and that's good. Arrow walls are fully upgraded, but I'm not really using them lately. Too focused on those shock traps. These ones. I really should grab one of these. Yeah, I don't really use this. Although, admittedly, I do know a use that these would be good for. Which would be to help with the flyers. The only problem is I don't have enough slots. I need a second person so badly. Yeah, I really want this to work as well, but again, it's really expensive and it's very niche. That's kind of the benefit of playing this game if you play in co-op, just the fact that you can have different traps. It expands the kit so much more. Dart spitter. What was I thinking about upgrading on the side instead of that? I can't even remember. Shit. Whoops. That's fair enough, Phoenix. Fair enough. Alright, Jade.
When am I not ready?
And because the Phoenix over here hates Max, I'm gonna play it. Because all they get to hear is the sound, because my stream is just dropping it like it's hot. Also, this is the aqueduct, so this is what the aqueducts are. Interesting. Okay. I'm not doing this map. I want to get a 25. I don't want to fail to get a 25. One thing I really did like, I believe this is the Enclave Canyon Keep. Canyon Keep right here is the one I really liked. Like, that one became ridiculous real fast. So, can I get that?